True transformation cannot happen without a renewal of the mind. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Mind over matter. If the pain of where you are never exceeds the pain of change, you will always remain the same. Through a renewal of the mind, and it takes a process. True transformation, mind over matter. Change your mind, you change your life. Change your life. You gotta go through it to grow through it. Mind over matter. Be clear.
Welcome back to the Team Resultz podcast. Actually, it's called the Mind Over Matter podcast. I'm Coach Kid.
I'm Lynch Hunt, and I'm the one that says Mind Over Matter.
Hey, yo, you do sound kind of formal. Mind Over Matter.
Hey, I took a page out of your formal book.
All right, today, glad you could join us on this podcast. And today we're going to deal with why not you? Nah. Oh, why not me?
Hey, man.
Why not me?
You want to say it.
What's the t-shirt?
Say how you want to say it. It's why not me.
Oh, it's me. Okay,
why
okay.
Not me?
See, this is going to be good. See, I was thinking, well, it's still the same thing. But we come from a perspective of, I'm talking to myself.
Right.
Why not me?
Right.
All right.
Me.
So we're going to say, why not me today?
True indeed.
And this is how you know this is real, because we ain't edited it.
Yeah.
They hear it, you know.
Yeah, it's raw, man. This is what it's supposed to be. This ain't supposed to be rehearsed. This ain't supposed to be written and all that other type of stuff. We bring it straight off the top. Whatever we feel, whatever we think, that's what we gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do.
All right, so let's talk about it today.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of people, we're at the beginning of the year, we've done 2 podcasts, one on goals, we've done one on why resolutions don't work.
Right.
So I really wanted to do this podcast because I see a lot of people desiring to do something. You said something today in the workout that really kind of struck me. You were talking to one of the guys and you were saying, hey man, you just got to believe in yourself. You just got to believe you can do it. And I thought, I was thinking to myself, you know what? A lot of people have never been taught how to believe in themselves.
Yeah.
They've never not only taught how to believe in themselves, they don't even know the process of because they've kind of been beat down so long, and so that becomes foreign to them. Like believing in me. Why not me? Why can't I have all the things I desire to have? Yeah. Why can't I be married if I'm the girl that's been single a long time? Why can't I get the promotion? Why can't I lose the weight and have the body that I want? Why not me? So let's talk about that today. And so when you said that, a lot of people in the gym, a lot of people don't believe. So why do you think they don't believe they can have those things? Is it that they don't believe they deserve them?
I believe that, it's self-confidence. It comes from self-confidence. A lot of people lack self-confidence. And that is the self-confidence is kind of defined like the rapport that you have with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like the respect that you have with yourself. So like if you don't value yourself like that, then you don't really know how to marry like your abilities with your desires. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I do. Man. Well, see, but think about it. And what people don't know, we're gonna get kind of deep today. Let's go real deep. We're gonna go real deep, and we're gonna educate you. So everything that happens to us, our subconscious mind, happens between the 3rd trimester of our mom, when we're in our mom's belly, till we're 7 years old.
That's right.
People don't realize that, but most everything they do, your subconscious mind was formed during that time. And so if you were around people who said you weren't good enough, you're not smart enough, you're ugly, all of those things, then it got imprinted on your subconscious mind. So that's what you think. That's what they're thinking.
Right.
All right. So now, that being the case, we got to help overwrite that. Because what people don't believe is they believe if that's what I've been told, conditioned to believe. Now, the question is, how do I change it?
Yeah,
Saying, have self-confidence is easy, but...
Right. Well, I mean, like, if you really want to change your outer world, like, you got to go to work like a computer programmer at a keyboard to reprogram your subconscious mind. I mean, like, your world of values, your beliefs, your inner convictions, that, like, so as a person inside is going to be exactly the mental equivalent of the life that you want to enjoy on the outside. Like, yeah, that might have been too much.
You know what? I'm cutting this off, man.
That might have been a little bit too much.
He said the mental equivalent of the outside.
It got to be on the inside. You know, look, sometimes, man, I talk a little too fast.
Can you break it down in like simple layman terms?
Yo, you got to reprogram your subconscious mind from the very start, right? And you got to tell yourself the simple phrase that's the title of this podcast: why not me? But in order for the inner world to match the outer world, you're going to have to marry that with the effort. So a lot of us don't believe that it can happen because we don't believe we're talented enough. See, the way this society is, microwave society is, we value talent. You know what I'm saying? But I've never met a successful person that don't work hard. That's not a workaholic. That don't put the work in day after day, night after night, hour after hour, minute after minute, and continuously keep it going. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Like, yo, you gotta understand that it's going to take effort. Like, you know, Beyonce talking about I woke up like this. No, she didn't. You know what I mean? When they told her that she couldn't sing good enough, she went to work.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But now she just reaping the fruits of her labor. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the problem. That people just looking at that like, yo, I can be like that overnight, but they not really trying to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? They don't really, and that was what happened this morning. Like, you know, he didn't believe that he could hit that number, like, I'm going to just gradually work my way up, because he didn't want to put the effort into it. He didn't have the confidence to go ahead and hit it. But when he hit it, you know what I mean? Like that was because I put the battery in his back. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, like if you ain't always gonna have somebody there to put the battery in your back, like, yo, you got this, like, yo, you soft or something like that. Whatever it is, either way, it's gonna be they're gonna move from desperation or inspiration, one of the two. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you know, like, they just don't be confident enough. And I told, like, it boiled down to self-confidence. And a lot of people, like, you gotta reprogram all that stuff.
So let me show you that. So let's talk about reprogramming. That's good. That's a good point to start. Yeah. So first, let's give you a couple ways that they can reprogram themselves. Number one, I wrote about it in my book, One Decision Away. Got to plug my book. You know, you got to plug it.
Plug that.
Yeah, plug it. One of the things that they say is repeated positive affirmations. And not only positive affirmations, but repeated act is a statement I use called act as if. Mm-hmm. Act as if I already have it. Yeah. You see, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, what people don't understand is this. It doesn't know whether you're telling the truth or not.
Right.
That's why when you tell a pretty girl, hey, you're ugly, her subconscious, she's been programmed so long that you're ugly. And when you tell her she's beautiful, she doesn't believe it.
Right.
So what happens is you have to reprogram it by, number one, repeated affirmations, but you have to act as if. For instance, and in the gym, when you say to me, and I'm going to use a prime example, I could not do a sit out. A sit out.
You don't know what a sit out is.
Believe me, trust me. It's hard as I don't know what.
It looks like you break dance.
It looks like a
break dance move.
But I kept saying, I repeated over. Remember I told you, I kept saying walking out, I'm doing a sit out. I'm doing multiple sit outs. Yeah. And what happens is, at first, my mind told me that I couldn't do it. Right. Because I couldn't do it.
Right.
But I started saying. And what happens is when you begin to do that, your mind doesn't know it, whether you're lying or not.
Right.
All of a sudden one day, I remember it was the day you was like, all right, we're going to do sit-outs today. And I thought dread came over me. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't do this. Yeah. But all of a sudden I said, no, yes I can. Right. I prepared for this. I've told myself. And when I dropped down, my body just went right along with it. And I started doing it. All of a sudden I became amazed. But what I did before I actually could do it is I began to reprogram my mind by the positive affirmations and that whole phrase, act as if. Act as if I'm already doing it, because my subconscious mind does not know the difference. I already have that degree.
Right.
I've already lost the weight.
Right.
And then your body begins to fall in line to do the things that the mind is saying is supposed to happen.
Right. Because the subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of your reality. 95% of your reality. So the things that go into that subconscious mind prior to the conscious thought,
True.
All right. Prior to the thing you actually know you're thinking about, if you program that, if you get it right, if you do vision boards, if you do all that different type of stuff, then you'll already create those images. You're one step on your way to achieving the goal when you make that happen. Like, listen. People they have to really care about certain things, and they gotta you gotta earn it. Like, you gotta, it's just trying to get things accomplished and working, but people don't want to move that way. So we gotta get them to say, you know what, if it's something that I gotta already feel it, I gotta already see it, I gotta already act as if I have it, and I gotta tell myself, why not me?
Why not me?
I gotta tell myself, why not me? If somebody gonna be rich, why not me? If somebody gonna be happy, why not me? If somebody gonna be in shape, why not me? If somebody is gonna reap the benefits of this stuff right here, why not me? You know what I'm saying? It could be me too. If somebody's gonna break this record, why not me? If somebody gonna make a podcast, why not me? If somebody gonna be the best transformation specialist, why not me?
Right. Wow. Man, catch your breath, man. You good?
Hey, man, sometimes I go in, man. You just got to keep it going. You flowing, you got to flow.
All right.
You can't break the state.
So let's do this. Let's give them 3 ways that they can build their self-confidence. There's 3 good ways, easy ways. Number 1, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna spin one. I'm gonna spit one. You spit one, and then we'll come together on the last one. Just 3 easy ones. It's a lot of different ways that they can do it. So I'll get my first one. Mm-hmm. Ways to increase your self-confidence. Number 1, begin to hang out with people who think like you want to think.
That's good.
Now, notice I didn't say think like you already think.
Right.
I said think like you want to think.
Right.
Me and you want to be millionaires. We want to build this big company. So what do? We listen to people who've done the very things that we want to do.
Right.
They think like we desire to think, what we desire to be. Right. Now our thinking has become like theirs. Right. The only thing left is the physical manifestation.
Right.
So get around the people who think like you want to think, and then sometimes that means getting rid of the people who don't think like you want to think.
Right, without question, because you cannot solve a problem with the same level of thinking that you had when the problem was first created.
Absolutely.
Now, all right, so now if we're trying to solve a problem,
hold on.
You cannot
say that again.
Okay, I'm gonna see if
say that one more time.
You cannot solve a problem with the same level of thinking that you had when the problem was first created.
Wow. That's
right.
big.
Right, that's real.
That's
huge.
real.
That's humongous. That's colossal.
I like that.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that is just out of this world, all right? Stratosphere. It's on a whole nother dimension, man. We're a whole nother plane with this thing. All right? So you cannot solve a problem with the same level of thinking that you had when the problem was first created. That means, like you said, get around people that are thinking like the way you are trying to think. Because we got an issue, and our issue is we're not living, this big lavish lifestyle that we're trying to live, and we're not reaching it, and we don't have the platform that we're trying to have, and we're trying to get there. So we need to hook up with some people that are already doing it on that level, because you're the sum of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. And we know that we got 2 things that we can have. We can have mentors, and we can have mistakes. So I got a bunch of mentors. They don't even know they my mentors.
Right, true.
Like, I'll be on Les Brown. He be coaching me. He don't even know he coaching. Yeah, I'm just getting all his free stuff off of YouTube and all that stuff.
Give me that free stuff.
I'm free stuff. I ain't subscribing to none of their stuff. Pay them people $2,000 for a seminar.
But we have. Now we will pay because we have done it together.
Hey, we've done it together. We did it. But we approached it from a different standpoint.
That's true.
We said, we trying to do this. Let me give y'all an example. So we went to Eric Thomas's seminar in Charlotte. But we said, okay, what we trying to do is do tours like how they already doing it.
Yes.
And this person, he packed the house. So we immediately went in there and I started counting chairs. I counted all the chairs because I know how much I paid for my ticket. And then when I seen the emails that way they were sending, I seen how they was upselling people. So I seen the other prices for all the other seats. So once I did all the math for all those seats in there, I'm like, and then he did the VIP, and then you had to pay for the book ahead of time, and the book signing the way it was done. I said, this is genius right here. He walking away with about $75,000 off of this one city.
Right.
Now, if he hit mad cities on this joint right here, he about to cake. He about to hit 3, 4, 5 million off of this tour right here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we went in there like, okay, we're going to figure out what the mindset of this seven-figure establishment is doing right here, and then we're gonna figure out how we're gonna take a piece of that and then make it ours and make it better. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I did. You know what? Let me get a mine real quick because I'm rambling. Let me give a mine, and I think positive affirmations for me are like that's key. For me, you know, every day, like this thing, this is called Why Not Me? And the t-shirt, like I'm putting it on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not me? So every day, like I stare at this stuff, the stuff that be on the walls, you know, tighten up and finish strong and all that stuff. Every single day I get to stare at it and make it a part of my subconscious. I write it down, I say it, I send it to people like, yo, this your word of the day. You gotta finish strong, you know, so like, you know, things like that. So all day long you telling yourself finish strong, because I know a bunch of people that start something and they don't finish. They start it fast, but they don't finish it like they started. So we want to start fast, we want to finish strong. And I tell myself every time, start fast, finish strong, start fast, finish strong. And what I do, I don't procrastinate. Like, yo, you was like, yo, we need to do a podcast, this, that, and third. Yo, let's go in the studio. These cats downtown just contacted me, this, that, and third. I said, nah, man, we start just like this, just like here. 2 days later, we got a confirmation. We was listening to a seminar and dude said I started my podcast in the garage. I'm like, yo, it's on. Like, we got to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So I start fast and I finish strong. I make sure that we do it all the time. You know what I mean? That comes from affirmations. When you affirm something, you make it firm.
And not only when you affirm it, but you confirm it.
That's right.
See, because a lot of people have not been affirmed, confirming who they are as a person. And that's what's wrong with a lot of kids. That's good stuff, man. I'm going to say this. Last thing is this, and I think you can agree with this. There are a lot of ways to do it, but I think this is you have to build your body. Because think about this. When your body feels good, I know this is crazy. When your body feels good, your mind and your body are linked. They're linked together. Yeah. If you don't believe me, I always tell people this in my seminars. I say, look, smile. Smile and try to be depressed. You cannot do it. Right. Because your body and your mind are linked. They are linked. And so what happens is the better you feel about your body and this temple that God gave you, then the better you're going to feel about yourself. Right. And it's the honest truth. You've seen it. I've seen it. I've done it. Yes. I've witnessed it. You know, like fear is physical. And I tell people that all the time. Fear is physical. So the better I feel, the more confident I am. Yeah. You know, like I feel good. I'm going to go try this. I'm going to tackle this. But if I'm in a messed up state and I ain't, you know, and I ain't been on my game from the workout, and I know I'm a little bit off right now, you know, like I might be hesitant about the way I'm thinking. I got a girl who lost 40 pounds, and she started personal training with me, right? Okay. And before she started personal training with me, she had this job offer, but she turned the job offer down, right? She dropped 30 pounds and the job offer came back to her. This time, she accepted the job offer. Good. That's good. Straight up. Wow. Right. So right now, she's on her way to transition to, you know, Atlanta from here. But she's so confident about what's going on that I'm ready. She's in a whole nother space. But it started physically and transformed into mental in the way she's handled the same question. Will you take this job? So, you know, it's just, people got to understand that, man. Before we go on, all right, so let's take a plug for what we're doing. Plug it. Since we're talking about your body, y'all, and I am a firm believer in this, what we want you to do is go to our website, because we're starting a 90-day challenge, and we're putting it on a digital platform so everybody can get it. But, you know, first off, before we even get to that, what we want you to do is share this podcast. Yeah. Share this knowledge that we're kicking. What we're doing, y'all, we want to expand our reach. We want to expand our followers. Not only that, but we want to get this message out. Okay? And we're going to bring it to you in a different way than everybody else. So what you want to do is we want to share, become a subscriber on our YouTube page, all of that stuff, okay? Like our Facebook page, all of that, and share it. But then what we want to do is, the 90-day challenge is coming up soon on a digital format. Go to www.iamresultz. It's three W's.
It's 3 W's, but you keep saying like 5 or 6 W's by the time, like we ain't got much time on the podcast.
Resultz with a Z. I am results with a Z. .com.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, you don't even have to say all the W's. Just say I am results with the Z.com.
I'm just trying to be
just old www.
Hey, I feel young, baby. All right. So this is what I want to do. We got a letter. You know, we always do a letter about this time. And so they call us for advice.
Uh-oh.
All right, and so here's your letter. You ready?
I'm ready.
Dear Ken and Lynch.
Ken and Lynch. You
Not
got it right
Ken,
this week.
I got it right. I am a single female who has 2 children. I work full time. I hate my job. I am working the job because I have to pay the bills. The truth is, I've always wanted to start my own business. I just don't have the time. I go to work in the morning at 8. I get off at 5. On the weekends, I'm spending time with the children. Their father doesn't help me with financial stuff. He spends very little time with the kids. I need to find a way to do this. What should I do? Wow. Okay. So now, you want to take a stab at this first?
Well, if I start first, I'm probably going to wind up cursing, and I'm going to have to give you 25 push-ups for every curse word that I give you. So if you want, you can break the ice.
Okay, I'm going to break the ice for this. I'm going to come real.
Okay.
All right. Now, I don't know this lady, but a lot of people are in that category. They say, I don't have enough time for this. I don't have enough time for that. We only have 24 hours a day. You got the same 24 hours I got. Me and you talk about this all the time.
I mean, she got the same 24 hours Oprah got.
She got the same 24 hours Bill Gates. Yes.
Barack Obama.
She got the same 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Now, you think she's busier than them?
She ain't busier than Beyonce.
She's not busier than us.
She ain't busier than Oprah.
So what do we do right now? We're filming this podcast in between your clients.
Yup.
In between my clients.
Yeah.
On our lunch break.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be eating right now. But since I'm on a diet, I ain't got to eat. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Nah, you better eat. You start talking crazy when you hungry, though.
Yeah, every now and then. I'll be eating a little bit. But the simple fact is, Ken, that is, if you trying to find time, then you ain't going to never get it. You got to make time.
Good.
And this is what I tell the people. This is what I tell the people every day. And I told the people this morning. This is on point. I told the people you wake up in the morning and you got missed calls, you got emails, you got text messages, and the first thing you do when you roll over is you start responding to them. You respond to the world before you even did anything for yourself.
Wow,
you know
that's
why
good.
I wake? Yeah, word. So you know why I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning? I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning because ain't nobody else up.
Because you can't sleep?
I just ain't nobody else up, Ken.
Oh, I thought you couldn't sleep.
No, you not gonna call me at 3 o'clock in the morning and tell me, yo, we gotta get this podcast done. Yo, we gotta get this video shot for Resultz TV. You ain't gonna do that because you still sleep. So what I do is I get my me time in then.
Right.
So by the time that they get up at 5 and 6 o'clock, I got 3 and 4 hours already in. I'm at the gym at 4:30. You understand what I'm saying? So at 3 o'clock, I'm running 100 flights of steps on the stepper. I'm listening to my motivation. I'm doing my spiritual stuff. I got the Bible playing, TD Jakes playing, all that different type of stuff. I got my food, my first meal. I got at least a quart worth of water in me. Like I'm already off. I'm already going. I'm off to the races. Like I'll make it happen. While everybody playing around trying to find time. Ain't nobody up at 5 o'clock. Ain't nobody up at 3 o'clock. She go to work at 8 o'clock. She playing around. By 8 o'clock, I already got 5 hours in on a day. She going to go to work somewhere for 8 hours.
So let's talk about this. The first problem I see in the letter is she has a limiting belief. She has a limiting belief that I don't have time. Whenever you say I don't have, you create something in your subconscious mind. So the first thing she's got to do is she's change the way, in my book I talk about what you say when you talk to yourself. First thing she can say is, I can have time. I'm going to make time.
That's right.
Okay? So, if I get up at 6, got to get the kids ready. So now let me get up at 5. I got an hour to work on me and my business. I can do research at that hour. Okay? Then at 12 noon, I take a lunch, right? Mm-hmm. Or at 12:01, instead of gossiping with all those other people, let me spend that hour and a half. Now, let me get on the computer and do more research. Maybe I need to write a letter. Maybe I need to check something. Maybe I need to go on social media and research something. Yeah. That's 2 hours right there.
That's 2.
Okay? Then at the end of the day, I know I got to get with the kids. So the kids going to go to bed early, right? And so I know I'm tired. I'm tired. She is tired. I know she is.
I know she's tired.
But you know what? You tired and I'm tired.
I'm tired.
How bad do you want it? And at 7 or 8 when they go to bed, I got to spend another hour putting all my stuff together for tomorrow. So that's 3 more hours I just found for you. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. And so what I'm saying is, y'all, number one,
you made them for.
We made them.
Made 3
hours. Number one, we got to get rid of this disease. There's a disease that everybody has. Not everybody. some people.
Go ahead, get it to her.
It's
I already know what
called
you're gonna say.
excuse-itis.
Who is itis?
Excuse-itis.
It's inflammation of the excuses.
You know what? I didn't even know what that was. Oh, man.
What are you talking about?
Inflammation of the excuses.
That's what itis means.
Oh, no. I just thought it was a disease, you know?
No, man.
Well, I wrote about it, but I ain't never put the inflammation on it. You know, I got to add that to it.
Yeah,
I'm going to take credit for it. I ain't going to say you gave it to me.
That's okay.
All right.
I done took credit for some stuff that you done gave me.
No, but she's making excuses. And y'all, the one thing we got to do out there is, number one, get rid of the limiting beliefs, because we have created limiting beliefs. Stop making the excuses. Change the way what you say to yourself. When you change what you say to yourself, your subconscious mind will say something different to you.
Right. That means asking yourself different questions too.
That's true. Exactly.
Right?
Instead of saying, how did I get so fat? And you know what? Some of the time, I haven't told the people my whole story. We'll get to that one day. But one of the ways they helped me started losing weight is I changed the questions. I used to ask myself why am I so fat? Why can't I lose weight?
Yeah, that's good.
And those endless questions, your brain is always trying to find an answer. Because you don't have enough time. Because you're too old. Because you work all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Then I changed the questions. I said this: how can I lose 100 pounds? Specific. Good. How can I keep it off? Number two. And how can I inspire people in the process?
That's good.
3 specific questions, and that my brain began to show me the answer.
Right.
Same thing with them.
Right.
Same thing with them.
Well, what's one question that they could tell themselves right now? They can ask themselves right now. Why not me? Huh?
Why not me?
That's all they
That's it.
Why not me?
Why not me?
Why not me?
Why not? Everybody listen to this. Why not me? You know what? Why can't we have 100,000 followers? 200,000? Why? Why can't we?
We can.
We can't. We will.
We will.
We absolutely will.
We are.
One follower at a time.
One at a time.
We'll do it one at a time, one podcast at a time, one video at a time. Yeah, baby, team results. We get results because it's the only thing that matters.
Only thing.
All right, man. You got any more comments you want to make to them today?
We got to leave them with a final thought.
Let's leave them with final thoughts.
Oh, man.
Leave them with final thoughts.
I just think that, let me leave them with this. All I need to tell you is that the internal reworking is the only way to produce different fruit in your life.
Okay.
And that's what the subconscious mind is all about. It's about the internal reworking. So if we change the images, the pictures, the questions, if we change all that stuff that's going into our subconscious mind, we can change the actual fruit in our life. You got that?
I'm with that. That's good stuff. All right. Here's what I want to leave them with. I want to leave them with this. Nothing happens until we do something first. And what I mean by that is, y'all, I know you have limiting beliefs, and I know many of you say, why not me? Or maybe you don't say, why not me? Maybe we want you to say, why not me? But everything that comes after why not me has to do with the actions you take. You got to do something. You got to take a step. If it means going back to school, start looking up, look online and get applications. Look at curriculum. If it means that getting another job, you can't get another job until you fill out the application. You don't know what's going to happen. You know what? I think you said this one time that you were like, what was about the shot you take? About you miss every shot you don't take. Yeah, I thought that was pretty profound.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
100% of the shots you don't take. So if they don't do anything, they're going to always be in the same situation in perpetual frustration.
That's right.
Always.
Dang, perpetual frustration.
Yeah, that means constant.
I know. It just sounds like a lot of frustration.
I've been there. I swear to God. I've been there.
Perpetual frustration.
So that's
perpetual frustration. I'm Ken Canyon, motivational speaker of the world.
It's not like mind over matter.
Yo, man, I need the people, man. Listen, man, subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on iTunes and SoundCloud.
Oh, and leave some comments.
Yeah, leave your questions so that we can tackle this stuff. We have to keep reading all these letters that we get now. I mean, we need some juicy letters. Send some in, and I ain't got to cuss you out. I can really help you fix your problem. Again, let them know. Send it in.
All right, so this is what I want you to do. Send your letters into info@IamResultz.com. That's results with a Z. info@IamResultz.com. So you don't clown me about that.
That's Resultz with a Z.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
You should have been a radio person now. That's Resultz with a Z. Everybody tune in to 103.9 Resultz with a Z.
Hey, yo.
Yo, we'll see y'all on the next one, man. This is what we do, man. Stay tuned next week, and we're going to help fix some more lives, transform your mind, and change your life.
Were you just rapping then?
Nah, that was...
Oh, was it just a long, like...
I'm a poet. You try to blow it, yet show it.
Wow.
That's Garrett's one,
man.
Come on, let's go. We see y'all on the next one, man. I might just rap. I might pull something out of my head on the next one. Mind over matter. Change your mind, you change your life. Change your life. You gotta go through it to grow through it. Mind over matter. Be clear.